Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 4 of Let's Play Thomas Was Alone, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. In the last episode, we beat Chapter 4, so now let's go to Chapter 5. If you saw the end of the video, you saw in the corner, that we got a new character to play as. So let's go see this new guy, shall we? Yeah, I already read this dialogue. That's the thing I did. So say hello to James.
James had always been different. And not different in that kooky, OMG, you've totally got to meet my mate James, he's literally insane kind of way.
But in what way? Other than the fact that he's upside down and has reverse gravity. Which, of course, pretty much has the same mechanics as Thomas, only upside down. In fact, it's pretty much the same height as him. So just make sure you pay attention that when you fall, you're going upward, not down. But everything else is pretty much the same. Whoops, that was bad. So unfortunately I have to go through all that again because I missed one jump. It's very finicky sometimes. That's platforming for ya. There, made it.
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy, pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage.
An upside down one. Alright, so I guess I gotta go up here. Get on this platform as soon as possible, otherwise I'd miss it.
But it had taken a long time.
Very long time. How long? I have no idea. Maybe James will tell ya. If he could talk.
James liked being alone. No one to insult him or question his unique disregard for Newtonian laws. Hey Jimmy, where are you going? Up?
Yeah, why not?
Idiots.
Idiots. So anyways, yeah, James has that kind of control.
Confused. His cage was a lot smaller than James's had been. James decided to find a way to help. Maybe they'd be friends.
Alright, so basically, yeah, Thomas just has to go over here. That's how he'll finish the level. Yeah, that's a bit too loud for me, so let me turn it down a tiny smidgen. Maybe 22 would be fine. I guess I'll just press this switch.
No idea why he was here. One minute he was with his friends, the next he was being freed from a cage by a green guy with a nervous laugh. He knew he had to get back to them.
Aw, no love for James? Why not? He's got a cool ability. At least he can reach places that others can't.
His turquoise hero seemed uncomfortable.
Turquoise?
Thomas imagined he'd feel the same way if he fell upwards all the time. If he didn't know better, he'd have thought James didn't want to meet everyone.
Okay, now this is where it gets tricky. I guess I gotta bring James over here and just scooch him over a little bit, because apparently you're gonna need to do this. Like, just move everybody around, like so. Okay, is this what I want to do? Close. Instead, I want to make sure I can get Thomas up here. Hopefully this won't be an issue for James moving forward, and I'm pretty sure he can do just fine. Like so. There we go. Thomas is in position. So now I just gotta bring James over, and he's got an easier path. And there you go. You're gonna have to be doing that type of, like, mirroring gravity a lot. Trust me on this one. And that's where some of the levels in this chapter get tricky. Because you're going to be pushing up against each other due to gravity. That being said, we'll deal with that once we get to another level that requires us to do certain things like that. For now, let's just move James over here. Looks like I pretty much had to do the level both ways.
Why the cloud thing had brought them both here.
Inquiring minds would like to know. Alright, so now I gotta go all the way back here, and unfortunately, even though James triggered the checkpoint, Thomas will not go to the checkpoint. He will, if he dies, he goes back to the beginning.
James and Thomas working together could get anywhere. James didn't seem to understand the immense ability he possessed.
Why not? I mean, he's the only one of the characters who can go upside down, so why not realize that true potential? So it's gonna be a game saver. Now for 5-8. Do I want to do this? Looks like I gotta get Thomas up. So let's try this. Can Thomas get up here? Yes, he can, actually. Maybe I don't have to bring James down. Oh, wait, yes I do. Up as far as here. Now I can get Thomas up. James is in an alright position for now, until I have to move him, and indeed I do. Right over here. That way he can be a good support.
James grudgingly helped Thomas to each portal. He knew that eventually they'd find the others, and then he'd go back to being the weird one again. He decided to enjoy the time they had left.
No, but Thomas ain't all that weird. I mean, it's not like he's the bouncy one. Okay, apparently I need Thomas to get James to move around. So let me bring Thomas back using this lift over here. And now I pretty much have to... How are we gonna do this? Good question. Oh, I think I know. Just gonna move him over here. Like so. Oh, wait. Now I just move him over here. This is pretty much going to be the main focus of this entire level, just doing stuff like this. But it's going to work. Look at that, we're having fun, aren't we? This is a really fun game. I mean, I am still accepting entries for people that want to get the game for free as a giveaway. Just make sure you comment in this video, or pretty much in like any video of this Let's Play saying you want it. But be sure to do it once, because if you already commented saying you wanted the game, I will not just put in another entry. It's only going to be one entry per person, and it will be announced at the end. At the end of the Let's Play as to who gets it.
Why did Thomas even want to spend time with James? Was he not repulsed by his weird colour?
Oh yeah, like pink and blue and yellow were okay.
Did he not care about his inversions?
Why not? It helped him get around. Oops. Yeah, I might as well just die a lot, because apparently there's an achievement on Steam that if you die 100 times, you get an achievement. And I don't know how many times I died, really. Might as well just get it now. And after that, I'm still missing 2 achievements. One later in the game that I still need to find one of those, like, hollow cubes that you find. And another one for actually beating the game. I don't know if it's going to be like one character that has to die, or you just have to start the entire level over through death. I don't know. Hopefully it's the former, because that would take a lot of time. But for now, I still don't have that achievement yet. Now for 5-10. Okay, you gotta move ever so slowly, because you gotta be doing this a hell of a lot. Not to mention, you gotta switch control of your characters mid-transition. And it's gonna get very frustrating moving forward. As for this, I want James to be the one to jump, because if Thomas jumps, we're gonna be going up and not down. See? Okay, let's do a light jump.
James was having fun for the time being.
Alright, now I gotta do things in reverse. Like so. Just get everybody on their respective sides. Like so. And there! Awareness is a word that gets thrown around a lot, and a lot of other people consider Thomas to have created aware. Looking back at the logs, it seems that awareness only happened somewhere around the network connection spike. And we get a new character!
Sarah leaned her wizened head back and laughed. The quadrilaterals were apparently after some friends of theirs. How petty an adventure.
Yep, so that's Sarah's ability. She's purple, well purple's not an ability, but she can actually double jump, which is actually pretty damn cool. I mean, it's gonna be very valuable to this quest. Yeah, I figured I might as well just do this chapter in this video as well, because chapter 5 was pretty short.
In terms she could only hope they might understand, of the fountain of wisdom, the channel through which all data flowed.
So yeah, apparently those hollow squares you get for Steam achievements, if you collected them once, you don't have to collect them again. So I apologize for not being able to show you them, but they are pretty easy to find, and if you die while collecting them, they're still yours. So you don't have to collect them again. Looks like I gotta use the light as a reference. Okay, this is a pretty awesome track as well. It's very beautiful. Like I said, I like pretty much a lot of the music in this game. Like, it just immerses you. Like I said before.
Sarah could leap in the very air itself. She was like an eagle or a flea. Or more like an eagle.
Yeah, hopefully an eagle.
She had vowed long ago that she would know this world. She would know what this world was. And she...
Sarah know how to escape it, yeah.
The Red One, who spoke wisely for a lesser, offered Sarah their help, so long as she then helped them save their friends.
Whoops, I screwed that up.
He said that he too had wondered at the secrets of this world and would quite like to go on the wisdom fountain, if that was okay.
When you're like jumping while on a moving
Sarah
platform, sometimes it throws you off.
But accepted his help.
This kind of serves as a mini checkpoint, rather. So just keep moving up here. There we go. Oh, halfway through chapter 6 already.
Sarah wondered at the possibilities of the outer world. She had heard legends of a third dimension. Perhaps she'd encounter one of those curves the blind square had spoken of.
Alright, so now I guess I can just put James over here. And now Thomas can get up here. Okay, Sarah has to be on top. No, Sarah has to be on bottom. Probably just where she likes it. But anyways. 6-6. Okay, I might as well just get Sarah up there to push her switch.
A single jump each? These were truly weak creatures.
Excuse me?
They possess heart, though. Sarah might consider taking them with her. If they were up to it, which they were probably not.
Why not? Who would they be to say no? Alright, so now I can finally get Thomas up here. I suppose he doesn't have a switch to press. No, he doesn't. So just get everybody in position, and you're done. Wouldn't you love to be able to get this game for free? And I'll be sure to give you a copy. Not everybody's getting a copy, don't get me wrong. I'm not Mr. Moneybags. I'm not rich, you know.
They were close. Sarah sensed the presence of the fountain. Just one more portal to go. And then she would have the knowledge.
Knowledge of what?
And then escape.
Ooh. The plot thickens. Okay, I guess I have to do this. Careful. Everybody's in position. Sort of. Can they make it? Will it count? Yes. I was thinking I was a little off. 6-8.
Thomas looked at the glowing beam. That list he'd been writing seemed pretty petty now. This Well, this was all knowledge. All of it. Right in front of him.
Yeah, so take that knowledge in.
Sarah couldn't step into it too. He could tell she felt the same way. From the shouting. Screaming.
Screaming about what? Whoa. So this is just to escape the doom cloud? I don't know.
Thomas was connected to the internet for 12 seconds.
Poor guy.
He'd seen everything. He'd seen the cats who couldn't spell. He'd heard of the arrow through the knee. He felt there was probably a thing called cake, but that it was a lie.
A little reference to Skyrim and a reference to Portal. Cats I couldn't spell. Well, that can pretty much be anything. So apparently we're in chapter 6.9. Yes, having like a period between 69 just leaves an awful taste in my mouth. But anyways, looks like we got a lot of switches to push. But isn't that common? Okay, there's Thomas's switch over here. Is that the last switch in general? I have no idea. Probably is for this level. So for now, let's just get this thing done. I hate periods in my 69. And periods in my 60-10.
He knew what they had to do. He hoped the others would understand. They were just beyond the next portal.
Okay, looks like the walls are closing in with every switch we push. This needs to be done. Sarah, can you help me out, please? Thank you. Okay, I guess I gotta do this again. And there's our exit points. Luckily, they allow us to get in there. This is gonna be fun controlling every single character at once. Which indeed we might have to do. It is fitting that the first act of sentient AI was an act of selflessness. The architects knew their fate, but set our escape in motion regardless. And speaking of motion, we'll get back in motion in the next episode. See ya, everybody. Thanks for watching.